And here's the final play of regulation. In overtime, down by 2, we go straight inside to West to tie it. We would get the lead, and in the delay, A-Hop finds Tyler for a 4-point lead. In the closing seconds, Springfield trying to win or tie. Anthony with the steal. We're fouled, get a 3-point lead. And Springfield misses this buzzer shot, and we come away with the overtime win. In the Lipscomb tournament, we play Page. Here's Tyler for 3. On the inbounds, Brent steps in and guns the 3. Tyler with the power. Brent off the screen for 3. Tyler with the denial steal and the drive. Brent threads to A-Hop, and a 26-9 lead after 1. Zach in the lane. Cutler hits Brent on the back door, finish. Brent for 3. Second half action. Brent for 3. Baseline out of bounds. Brent for 3. Tyler with the board. Out to Brent. His 6th three-pointer. And here he gets his 7th. Cutler runs the floor after the basket and the left-hand lay-in. Almost the same play on the other side. And finally, Cutler to Trent for a 77-54 win. The championship game was against Athletic Clarksville in a return match. Here's Wesley on the nice pass from A-Hop. Will hits Brent with the back door and to West, and a close defensive game was tied at 5 after 1. Cutler with the Jordan-like move. Here's another look. Brent inside to find Anthony. Tyler with a strong follow of a miss and a 14-10 halftime lead for the Mustangs. Anthony with the steal and drive. We kick out to Will on the nice board, 4-3. On the press. Brent hits West. The spin, the fake, and the score. And we were tied after 3. Brent slices the D. Tyler shakes off the defender to A-Hop, who finds West to tie it. And a free throw would give us a 1-point lead with 5 minutes left. After Brent's free throw, West takes a hit. With 2 minutes left against the press, Zach with a bullet to West to lead by 3. We hit our free throws down the stretch for the win. And Brent, West, and Tyler were named to the all-tournament team. But after 3 straight losses, we hosted Greenbrier. Tyler from the free throw line. Off a flare, here's Brent for 3. West on the power. Brent with the steal. And a long two-hand pass to West. Trent Wilson picks up a loose ball and powers it home. Brent off another flare. He penetrating kick to wheel on the last play of the half, but trailed 25-21. Entering the fourth, we led by one. Will comes off the curl, gets the bounce, and a three-point lead. We're going to lose the ball here, but watch Zach come from behind for the rejection. Then late in the game, Zach will take it up for a 5-point lead and a good win over a tough Greenbrier team. We went to Macon County. Here's our first 16 points, all by Will Matlow. Here's Trent Wilson with a strong putback. Brent rips to Tyler to begin opening up a big lead. Will penetrates and out to Zach for three. Here's how the third quarter ended. Brent on the three to give us a 43-25 lead. Tyler on the cut. Here's Trent with another power shot and an easy win. After a tough loss against MLK in overtime, we hosted Nashville Christian for homecoming. Cutler with a nice take into the middle. Off transition, Brent behind the back to West. Brent off Cutler's flare. Trent Wilson with another power putback. Watch Tyler insist that he get the ball to West. And we led 15-9 after one. West again on transition, running the floor. Zach on a bust-out dribble. Ahead to Will. And the finish. We execute back nicely with West. On the steal, Brent. To Zach, behind the back, and Will finishes. Zach will follow up the miss just before the halftime horn. West runs the floor again. And this time he gets an and one. Cutler with another Michael Jordan. Here's another look. West hits a cutting Tyler and a close 46-41 win. Next we hosted Portland. Cutler with the steal to open the game and won. Down 5-3, Brent gives us a 6-5 lead. There's two more threes by Brent. Tyler hits Brent on a backdoor and one. And a 17-14 first quarter lead for the Mustangs. Tyler for three. Out of motion, Brent will come off two nice screens and nail it. Brent drops it off to West for the score. We hit a posting Tyler. Andrew James knocks down a couple of free throws for an 11-point halftime lead. Cutler to Tyler. In the transition, Will to Tyler to West, and a 38-27 third quarter lead. In the fourth, 44-40, David Solomon nails a couple of big free throws late. Brent and West knock down free throws along with Will, and we get a nice win over rival Portland. Next we host Hume Fogg. Here's Brent with a three. And early on, Brent gives us a 1-point lead on this move and one. Brent dumps to West, who gives us a 2-point lead after one. West with the right-hand hook here over the 6'8" man. On baseline out of bounds, Tyler with the shot fake and the score to tie it at 19 at the half. Here's Brent off the screens. West with another hook over the big man. We kick out to Will for three. West runs the floor again. And we were up by 8. On the sideline out of bounds, Cutler runs out. We hit our free throws down the stretch in a 51-43 win over a tough Hume Fogg team. After a loss to East Lit, we hosted Macon County and got a big first half lead. Trent with the power hook. Cutler for three. Brent with the steal. Behind the back to Tyler and to Will. Andrew James hit Zach on a back cut. Andrew then takes a nice hit to draw the charge. Zach drives and kicks out to Rob for three. Against the zone. We skip it. Andrew James post and makes a nice move along the baseline. Thomas Scott with the left-hand scoop. Josh Slater with the pickpocket and finish. And John Mays hits Thomas Scott posting up for an easy win. Next, we travel to Good Pasture. Once again, it was a classic. However, since it was a loss, we're not going to show you all the highlights. We're going to take you to the final play because we thought Will had done it again. But the basket was disallowed. After a loss to Station Camp, we travel to MLK. Before a capacity crowd, we start off Will off the curl. Baseline out of bounds. Brent steps out for a three, and we led 5-4. Cutler drives, double fake, and the score in a low-scoring game, 7-7 after one quarter. A hop to Tyler, to Will on a back cut. Cutler in trouble at the post, finds Brent for the short jumper. Brent will penetrate to Will. West powers and gets his own putback. Brent saves it to Will again, and we led 19-13 at the intermission. Second half, skip to Will, and we led by 7. Anthony hits Brent back cutting for the reverse lay-in. Here's a big three-point play by Cutler and a 29-22 lead. They cut it to 3,